Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon S&P 500 Gold and Bitcoin podcast going into December 22nd. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. I'm going to start off with the S&P 500. We've been bullish overall from 3502. We've seen 3,486 to the upside. A number of other bullish calls in here. Those are all put on hold. We held exhaustion below with the 65.25 low and rallied 463 points. That's off hold now. I said the trade above 68.1575. Bear with me a second. Warned of strength. That was the break above this line. Although I did not suggest leaning against it as a long, I did suggest leaning against this line as a long. That was the break above 68.39 1/4. And we've seen strength up to 68.95 1/4. Decent trade back below this line right here. We'll warn a decent pressure again. That's going to come in at 68.3726. Minus 25 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Also, this is sort of a minor formation above there at 68.5193, minus 29 per hour. A decent break below there will likely bring in pressure also, but it just falls just below the parameters I would use to lean against it. So I'd wait for the lower, but this will give you a heads up that it's probably going to come off as well. Tomorrow Monday should also see range expansion. Also, this dynamic of the falling highs and falling lows and running out of acceleration to the upside is changing a bit here because we've taken out these two highs here. So we'll have to see what happens. Market's in a bit of a struggle here, obviously. Okay, in the gold. We've been bullish overall from 1183. We've seen 3,225.8 to the upside since August 16th of 2018. A lot of other bullish calls in here I'm not going to go over. More recently, the break above 39.7320 brought in 436.3 to the upside. And then we just broke above this formation right in here at 43.6940. Brought in 40.1 of strength, rolled back over where I said to buy, approaching a decent stop below here. And then we started to rally back up out of it. Decent failure back below that formation, though, which is going to come in at 43.5320, minus 1.3 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That'll warrant decent pressure. A maintained gap lower in there would be bearish as well, and a fairly decent likelihood of seeing range expansion on Monday. Okay, in the Bitcoin, been bullish overall from 16,275. We saw 110,965 to the upside. A lot of other bullish calls in here I won't go over. We got overall bearish below 124,228. We saw 43,478 to the downside. A couple other bearish and multiple different lower level time frame calls in here I won't go over. Trade above 88,610. I said decent trade above 88,610. Right in here, we'll warn of decent strength, but that's going to come in at 88,290. Minus 40 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. And that'll project this upward. $4,000 minimum. We break below this formation down below, which is going to come in at 86,234. Plus 6 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That will project this downward 3,500 plus. Both of those would be fades if they failed as well. A maintained gap higher in there tomorrow would be bullish as well. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you on tomorrow's podcast.